For lesson 10.6, we learned about in the previous lesson being able to read a tally chart. Now we're learning how to make a tally chart. So in class, each one of the students got to ask 10 of their friends in class which was their favorite color, either red or blue. So when they come home, they should have the tally marks filled out. Here's just an example. And then they have to be able to finish it. So they would put 5 red and 2 blue. And then they will be able to answer their questions 1, 2, and 3 based off of their graph. Their answers will be different than other kids in the class, and that's just fine. At the bottom, the problem solving gives them a tally chart. They have to be able to read it and answer those questions. Predict which game will children most likely choose. We can see that kickball had the most votes, so we would say kickball would probably be what most of the children would choose, and which is the least likely to choose, and that would be tag because it only has 1 vote. So we're talking about the most votes and the least number of votes. And those are some of our new vocabulary words, most and least. On the back side of the homework, number 1 is looking at another tally chart. It says which insect did the most, there's our vocabulary word, children choose. They should know the word most means the greatest number, which ones did most of the children choose, and that would be butterflies. And then at the bottom, your spiral review. Number 2 is going back to chapter 7. Which number is greater than 54? So being able to compare those numbers to decide which is greater. When comparing numbers, we always look at the tens place first and then look at the ones. And number 3 is back to chapter 6. They just have to be able to count their 10 frame. They should not have to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to fill in that 10 frame. They should know a 10 frame has 10 and then count on from there. Or they could say 10 plus 4 would be a great one to get 14.